Hello and welcome to Jammin Jukebox Radio Show. I am your host, DJ Delta Dawn, and it is so good to be here with you this evening. We've had the past few days off, and we've been busy though. No, no worries in that department. Even though we've just not been live on the air, we've been behind the scenes doing a lot of great things, and but we're so happy to be back with you guys tonight, and want to welcome everyone and say a huge hello and thank you so much for joining us this evening. And if this is your first time stopping by to check us out, thank you especially so very much. And you picked a great night because we have got a guest who is, I'm telling you, it's only going to be a matter of time, and she is going to be amazingly popular. She is only 14 years old, and she has an unbelievable voice that is still blowing me away every time I hear her music. And I want to give you a little bit of background on her because I think this will give you kind of an idea of who she is and where she's headed with her music. But she's actually a 14-year-old Canadian singer-songwriter from Uxbridge, Ontario, Canada. And she has big dreams for her music, undoubtedly. She started at a very young age, and she has gone on to do some amazing things. I mean, at 14 years old, she's already producing music videos. Her music is really getting a lot of airplay in the indie music scene, and she's really getting a lot of attention. Not to mention, if you go to, I'll give out her website at the end of the interview, but if you go to her website and you see her or you look at her in the videos, you won't believe she's only 14, and she's absolutely gorgeous. So she has the it factor. She has that look. But most importantly, she has that entire voice. I mean, the voice is what just blew me away the first time I heard her music. I just couldn't believe it. And also, to give you a little bit of an idea on that, she has been compared to Birdie with soulful, whimsical vocals, and Adele with her unexpected, powerful vocal strength. I mean, to be 14 and to have the kind of voice that she does is just absolutely incredible. And but she does study voice, and it's serving her rather well. She is also the third cousin to the late, great Glenn Gould, and also her maternal grandfather was a cousin of Norwegian composer Edvard Grieg. So naturally, it's in her bloodline. And without further ado, I would love to introduce to you tonight Julien Kelland. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. My gosh, you don't even sound 14. You know, like I have a daughter that's 15. You sound so much older. I mean, are you sure you're 14?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm just teasing you. I wanted to say a huge thank you for being with us tonight and just taking time away from your busy schedule, because you have been incredibly busy of late, to speak with us for a few minutes about your music and just to give us an idea of what you're doing and what's going on for you right now. So thank you so very much.
Well, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Oh, most definitely. As I was saying in the intro, when I heard your music for the first time, I could not believe that, number one, you had never been signed as an artist, number two, that you were only 14, and then beyond that, to see your music videos. I've just been simply mesmerized by you because of the fact you are 14 and you're so beyond your years with your incredible talent. So way to go. I mean, you're definitely pursuing the right field for you.
Thank you.
Well, I kind of want to get started this evening by asking you, I guess that infamous question that you probably get asked a lot, but how did you get into music? I mean, being that you're only 14, when did this all begin for you?
Well, I mean, growing up, ever since I was pretty much a baby, I always listened to music from the 60s and 70s with my dad because he normally played that kind of music. And then when I was around 6 years old, at my cousin's wedding, actually, I got up and I performed for the first time just on a limb. And then ever since then, I've loved performing and just singing.
Well, and it certainly, I think, is your forte because it just seems like it comes naturally for you from what I've heard and what I've seen, like in your music video. It's just been, I think, like I said, you're pursuing the right path. And, well, you've got a beautiful voice, and I love the strength of it. And who are some of your musical influences that have kind of, had an impact on your singing and the music that you write?
Well, like you said earlier, Birdie and Adele are definitely some very strong influences of mine. So is Kelly Clarkson.
Mm-hmm.
But then also I have influences from the 60s and 70s, like I said before, kind of like anywhere from Elton John to Fleetwood Mac to Carole King, that type of thing.
Mhm. Mhm.
So it's a very wide range of different people that I kind of am influenced by. So.
Not in your music, I can hear bits and traces of the influence, but yet the sound is uniquely your own, and I love that because it really, based on what I've heard thus far, I mean, you really have a lot of latitude in what you're able to do as an artist, because and that's kind of a unique quality for artists, I think, to be able to get out there and make music, and really you can do pretty much anything you want in that arena, given the fact your influences are so broad and you've got so many to draw from, which is, I think, is just really cool. Well, if you were given the chance, who is someone that you would love to work with?
I actually find this a very difficult question because there's so many amazing artists, but I think working with anybody like Coldplay or Bruno Mars or somebody like that would be really, really cool.
That is so true. And, I don't know if you know, but Bruno Mars has been tapped to perform during halftime of the Super Bowl here in the United States early next year when we do our Super Bowl. I think it's like the first weekend of February or something, but that is going to be huge. I mean, because he is such a phenomenal artist, and every song he puts out is a hit. And I'm looking forward to the halftime show for a change, because I know he is going to bring it, and it's going to be awesome,
Yes,
now,
I agree.
I have to talk to you about one of the things that's impressed me about you, being the age you are, and first of all, I want to ask you about your writing style, because you are a great songwriter, coupled with performer artist. But how do you go about writing? Do you carve out time to do that, or does it just kind of come to you and you have to record it, or you have to jot it down really quickly? How does that process work for you?
Well, it actually varies between songs. Sometimes it just comes to me randomly when I'm just doing whatever I happen to be doing at the time, and I have to make a voice memo or write it down or something so I can remember it. But then also sometimes, I make time for writing sessions, because I write with a friend of mine. Her name is Leah Daniels, and she's also from Uxbridge. But yeah, it just depends on the situation and the song, really.
Yeah. Well, and speaking of songs, I want to talk to you about a song that is one of my personal favorites of yours, and it's called You and Me. And I'm asking you, what is your inspiration behind it? Because when I think about you being 14, I think about, well, where did you get the inspiration from to be as young as you are? I mean, naturally, boys are probably a part of your life, but to be as young and to be writing about something that is so mature, in a way.
Well, it's actually pretty funny. Most of my songs aren't actually about an individual person. I mean, some of them are, but most of them aren't. This song actually was just a general idea that I kind of came up while in a writing session with my band members. Actually, I wrote this one with my band members. So this one isn't necessarily about somebody, but I just think it's about a general situation that probably happens to a lot of people my age, older, or whatever. So.
And definitely, because when I listened to it initially, I thought, man, to be 14, she really does have it. I mean, in terms of the whole concept of male-female relationships and how they work and how they don't work sometimes, and to be an adult woman and to have gone through some similar things that your song speaks about, it was like, well, so many people from all different age ranges can identify with this song. If you've ever been in a relationship, you can definitely, it's relatable no matter what age you are, for sure. So I think it's really cool that you kind of draw from ideas as well as, subjects or personal experience. And being as young as you are, you're going to have a lifetime of personal experience.
Yes.
Just imagine what you'll you'll be able to write about as time goes on, which I think is really neat. Well, let's talk a little bit about some projects that are currently going on with you right now. What are you working on?
Well, at the moment, I'm actually recording a Christmas song. I'm planning on doing 2 this year to put on YouTube and what have you. But yeah, so actually this Thursday, I'm going into the studio and recording the piano and the tracks and hopefully the vocals. It depends on time-wise. But yeah, right now it's pretty relaxed because I just finished my long haul of summer shows. So now it's pretty much just recording and writing and stuff like that.
Well, and I will just give you a little footnote there. When you get the Christmas tracks completed, please get them to us because we'll be featuring, in the next, believe it or not, few coming weeks, very short few weeks, we will start featuring indie all Christmas holiday music on our Indie Artist Showcase shows, and I'm already clamoring, for new music for this year. So if you get it done, please send it our way. We'd love to feature it on our show and on our radio station as well. So happy to do that for you. Well, let's talk about video for a moment because recently you sent me a link to a brand new video that you've just finished for See Me Like This. And I have to tell you, as if you weren't a phenomenal artist, I'm watching you in this video going, oh, my gosh, she can act too. I mean, it was a great video. I enjoyed it so much, and I've since watched it a few times since. But talk a little bit about the video process because that is, from what I understand, that is so completely different from just going into the studio and recording a song. What was that experience like for you?
Oh my goodness, yes. It was a very new experience for me, but I really enjoyed it. It was exciting. I mean, I've never done anything like that, so it was kind of nice to because I always enjoyed acting as a kid. I was in theater and stuff growing up while I was in elementary school, so stuff like that is kind of fun to merge the two together. But yeah, no, the process went by pretty fast because we kind of thought of the idea in, I would say, end of July, early August, and we filmed it at the end of August. So it was kind of a very fast couple weeks preparing everything. And then the day went by so fast. It was incredible.
Well, and I have to ask you about the guy in the video. Is he a personal friend of yours?
Well, it's actually a pretty funny story. We were trying to find a boy that fit the part. I'm 5'9.5", like that's my height. Mm-hmm. So I am considered quite tall, so it was very difficult to find somebody who looked similar to my age range that was taller than me. Mm-hmm. So we were actually at Boston Pizza a couple nights before the music video trying to figure out how we were going to find a boy, and it was actually the waiter that was waiting on us that night that did it for us. His name's Joe, and he's actually 21 years old.
Oh, wow. Well, see, there's a great behind-the-scenes story because, first of all, and now he may not appreciate my saying this since he's 21, but he looked, for one thing, you look older than 14. So, yeah, I mean, it was a great balance. I mean, he looked very close to your age just because I knew your age. But, again, both of you, neither one of you, I mean, you definitely don't look your age. You look older. So that was a great balance. What a great choice. And, my gosh, on a whim, too. I mean, just to think. Who would think to find someone for your video in a pizza joint?
Oh, I know.
Your waiter, I mean, that is so cool. And, did he have any prior experience with doing anything like this? He
didn't.
Oh, my gosh. Well, he
did a really, really fabulous job. I was very happy.
Well, and it seemed very believable, and obviously kudos to your director who, directed all of this and made it all come together to make it look so believable and real. I couldn't believe it. I mean, you two had great chemistry in the video too, and so as I was watching, I was wondering, I wonder if that's her boyfriend, in real life kind of thing. The interaction was so good, and it was the chemistry was really good as well. So it really made the song, in terms of the video, just all come together nicely, I thought.
Well, thank you.
And so now is that song, See Me Like This, is this going to be your next release that you'll be getting out there for everyone?
This song, actually, I released the song in March. So it's on iTunes if anybody would like to purchase it.
Okay.
It's already out for everybody to hear. Yeah, when I released the music video, a bunch of people were like, "I really love the new song," and it was like, it's actually not very new, but yeah.
It's amazing, though. Especially I hear this a lot from indies is that, out like that for a while, and then they'll make the video. And I think sometimes people get confused because it's because so many mainstream artists release a song and a video at the same time. And so that expectation, I think, kind of carries over into the indie scene. And it's been out for a while, and then they do the video. I think people forget that indies are funding all of this themselves, so everything has to be in a kind of a step-by-step process, and it just doesn't all come out at one time kind of thing. So, but that I'm glad I asked you that because I myself didn't even realize. I was thinking, this is great, the new music. So, see, you taught me something today for sure.
Well, perfect.
Now, there is one aspect of all of this that I have to ask you, and that is, obviously, being 14, you're still in school. And how in the world do you balance your music and your career there with school? And how does that work?
Yeah, I'm in the 10th grade, so I started high school last year, and it was very weird to go into high school as well as all my extracurriculars because outside of music, I also do dance. Mm-hmm. So I do find it hard to balance my schedule sometimes, but I manage because even though singing is what I would like to do with my life, school is also very important. But I also take into account the fact that following my dreams are very important too. So I make sure that I balance it as well as I can.
I know your sudden stardom, for lack of a better word. I mean, because you are getting a lot of recognition for the music that you're putting out there, and now you've got the video. So that, that just gives you a presence, a visible presence on top of, the audible presence. So how are your friends, accepting all of this, and how are they dealing with it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's also kind of a funny question because my friends and I really don't think of me as having any sort of fame. I'm just the same Julien that they always grew up with because I've been singing since I was a young child.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess for them, it's almost like second nature to see you kind of taking this to the next level now because they've been accustomed to you doing this, pretty much your whole life, growing up together and everything. And, well, now, in terms of, you are in school, so in terms of touring, you just came off a summer jaunt of different shows. Are you doing any shows during your school year, or are you trying just to get in the studio and just write and use your time during your school year for that purpose?
Well, I do like to use this time as writing and recording time because it's very valuable, but I take any show opportunities I am given unless, of course, I have something that for some reason that I can't accept the invitation. But no, I am open for any sort of shows. I don't have any booked right now.
Mhm. Well, you never know. I mean, as popular, that could certainly change in an instant. And the fact that you're going to be releasing these Christmas tunes and, with the holidays coming up, that you never know. You're probably going to get asked to perform, I imagine, in lots of places. So I'm just amazed, though, that you're so multifaceted and you have all these different things going on and you're able to just balance them so very well. Does it ever get stressful for you? I mean, do you some days just think, I'd just love to have a chill out day. I'd like to sleep in kind of thing.
Well, I guess definitely like anybody, sometimes my life gets stressful, but I think of it as it's not my job, it's what I love to do, so I don't really think of it as a hassle. But there are definitely times where I just wish that I could stay in bed, and there are times when I do just stay in bed because I am a teenager, and my bed is one of my best friends. But other than that, no, I don't really get too stressed out about it. I get more stressed out about school, if anything, but I handle it.
Yeah. Well, and that's all you can do, really. I have a 15-year-old daughter, who is also in 10th grade, and she, she's all the time, she's very, very busy too, and so that's why I asked you that, because I get a lot of, Mom, I would just love to have one morning where I could just sleep in.
Yeah.
Being a typical teenager and just veg out on the TV all day and just do nothing. She would be bored out of her head after about an hour and a half of that, though. I can assure you.
Me
after she
too.
woke up,
Me too.
she would rather be busy.
Yeah.
So anyway, that is wonderful. I mean, you are awesome, and I have every confidence that you are going to be huge success. It is only a matter of time. You. And I love the fact that you are putting some great music out there already. And of course, we here at Jammin Jukebox will do everything we can to help promote your music and let it be heard, because you are a phenomenal artist, and you definitely need to be heard. So anything we can do to help you, we are happy to do so. That's
incredible. Thank you.
Well, I want to thank you for being our special guest this evening and just taking time away to spend a little bit of your time with us. And we'd love to have you career.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Julien, and much success to you as you move forward, and we wish you many best wishes along those lines.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. Have a great evening.
You too.
All right. Thank you. What a lovely young lady. And it's just, after speaking with her, it's just so hard to believe she's only 14. And, if you see her, it's unbelievable. She is just a phenomenal artist. And I'm going to give you all some information about her right now so that you can track her down and you can follow her and keep up with her career as it moves forward, because believe me, you will remember her as time goes on, because she's going to be a huge hit. If you want to visit her website, she is at Julien, Julien, Kelland, KELLAND.com. And great artist. She's just released the video to See Me Like This. Also sit on YouTube. If you're over there on YouTube, just punch in Julien Kelland, and you'll be able to see it. It's a great video, by the way. I'd urge you to see it. She's absolutely beautiful. Has a beautiful voice. Sounds like a songbird. I mean, it's just incredible. Also, you can follow her on Twitter at Julien Kelland, and if you want to visit her on Facebook, just look for Julien Kelland Music, and you'll be able to like her page. And so before we wrap tonight, I do want to treat you to a couple of her songs. The first one I'm going to play is a song that's another one of my personal favorites of her, called Falling for You, followed by See Me Like This, which is the song of her latest video that's just been released. So take a listen. You'll certainly enjoy these. just heard the beautiful, beautiful voice of the amazingly talented Julien Kelland, and you just heard from her Falling for You and See Me Like This, and phenomenal talent. I have every belief that she is going to be a household name, and it's just a matter of time. She has a great career ahead of her. So again, we want to thank her for being our very special guest tonight and spending a little time with us. Because, as you heard, she's incredibly busy. So we were very honored to have her on our show tonight. And many thanks to all of you for tuning in and being here with us as well. And, again, if you're brand new to our program, welcome aboard. We're always glad to have brand new listeners, and certainly hope you enjoyed our interview with Julien Kelland tonight as well. Now, coming up tomorrow evening, we will be right back here. We've taken some time off, and now we're back just full force. Bam, bam, bam. Tomorrow night, we have an artist. Her name is Diamante. She's based out of California, the Hollywood area, and she's going to be here at 7 p.m. Eastern. And we'll be speaking with her about her music and what she has going on currently. So that's 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night for Diamante. So if you like tonight's interview, please come on back tomorrow night. We'd love to have you. And so that is going to be it. We trying to decide if my schedule is going to permit us to do our Indie Artist Showcase show this coming weekend. We usually do that on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. We've got a family. I've got a family event this weekend, so we'll see if I can get it in. We'll see. Just started a brand new radio station for indie artists, and we're broadcasting it to the world 24/7, 365, and it is Jammin Jukebox Radio. Who knew, right? And so every time we get indie artist music in, just like those songs you just heard from Julien Kelland, we will be adding it to rotation on our radio station. So not only will they get the exposure on our weekly show, our Indie Artist Showcase, but they now will get the ongoing exposure and airplay of our radio station, and we are so excited. And we will tweet out the link to that following our broadcast this evening. And we just got some amazing and some great things going on right now. Also, indies, if you have holiday music, Julien said she's going to be working on a couple of songs here in the next few weeks. If you have holiday tunes that you've previously released or you're working on for release for the upcoming holiday season, we would love to have your music so we can add it to the mix of our upcoming shows and also our radio station. You can email those tracks to us at music@thejamminjukebox.com. All right, folks. Well, that is a wrap, as they say. Thank you again to Julien Kelland for being our special guest, and also many thanks to all of you for being here with us this evening. And with that, have a great night all. We'll see you right back here tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Eastern, and we hope you can join us. Thank you so much. Take care. Good night. Thanks for listening to tonight's show. You can connect with Jammin Jukebox Radio Show on Twitter at Jammin Jukebox or on Facebook at Jammin Jukebox Radio Show. Check out our website at thejamminjukebox.com. Also, follow us on Blog Talk, where you will be always up to date on every episode as we add it. Each episode is available for immediate download upon the conclusion of each broadcast, and as always, on iTunes. Thank you for joining us.